Yo, what's up guys? Before I get into the video, make sure you guys are following my Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, just inside the Chicago Bulls. You know, I post cool Bulls designs on that, and I sometimes post like mailbags on my stories. So definitely follow me on Instagram to, of course, stay more updated with the Bulls and me, of course. But yeah, today's video is a huge one. If you guys missed my last one about Jim Boylen, definitely check that one out. That one had some big news and pretty much why the Chicago Bulls haven't fired Jim Boylen yet. But yeah, today's video is about Coby White. And before I get into the video, I found these workout clips of Coby White, and I'm going to throw those up real quick. You know, I couldn't find that much, but it's like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. But hey, that's better than nothing, and I thought you guys would like to see it. So I'm going to throw that up. But yeah, the second part of today's video, like I said, is still about Coby White. And Daniel Greenberg, you know, he's a big Chicago news source on Twitter. And he was pretty much talking to Coby White's trainer the other day. And he's pretty much been training Coby White for many years now. And he told Daniel that White has been training pretty much 4 days a week. And that's amazing to see. You know, we're all like quarantined or whatever you want to call it right now. You know, the NBA is coming back, or at least the playoffs are. And there might be a second bubble, and if so, Coby White is looking to take over that bubble. And I'm sure Coby White is pissed about the whole NBA season getting suspended, because the last time the Chicago Bulls played, Coby White started, and we got a W. And then the season got suspended. And let's be honest, it was a terrible way to go out. You know, I was so happy Coby was finally starting after pretty much sitting the whole season and being our sixth man, which is honestly just sad. And since Coby White has been training pretty much 4 days a week, you know, like I said, that's great to see that he's out there grinding already. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's 19. He maybe just turned 20, and he's already grinding 4 days a week trying to get better. It makes me happy to see. And the bigger positive about this is he's put on pretty much 10 pounds of muscle since the season has ended. And that is great, especially for a rookie, because let's be honest, Coby White is a little small for being a point guard. You know, he's super fast. He's low-key athletic. He's a great shooter. He's really streaky. If he could just continue to get bigger and better on defense, and of course, you know, he's still young. He's not really experienced in the league. He needs to start more. Of course, he's going to have some few rusty games, I believe, next season, especially because I expect him to be our starting point guard. You know, some other all-star point guards are going to bust him some games. You know, that's just the NBA. He's still like 20 years old. He's going to get used to it. But that makes me really happy to see that he's training 4 days a week, and he already put on 10 extra pounds of muscle. And the trainer was also talking about the workouts, and he also said that Coby White is like his main focus that he's been working on is floaters, threes off the dribble, and passing. You know, Coby White said during the season that he's still learning the point guard position. I know a lot of people think he could be a combo guard, which I believe he could. You know, he could definitely play the two position if we needed him to. But I'm going to be honest, he reminds me a lot of Rose, just with a better three-point shooter. I mean, he's not as athletic, but he is super quick, just like Rose, and he can get us up and down the floor. You know, he's a streaky shooter, like I said, and I believe he's going to be a stud in this league. I believe him and LaVine backcourt are going to be scary. If they're both hitting their shots, I mean, they're both walking buckets. We've seen it, like, near the end of the season before it got canceled. If they're both shooting lights out, man, we're going to be tough to beat. We just need to improve on our defense. And the trainer also said Coby is coming for it all. He isn't satisfied. He wants to be in the top tier in the NBA. He's got a bulldog mentality. And I already know Zach LaVine loves this kid. And after like the Bulls documentary came out during that stage of quarantine, Zach LaVine said the Bulls need to grind, man. They need to train. They need to become dogs because we were soft last year. And Zach wants to make the playoffs, man. He hasn't been on a winning team in like the 6 years he's been in the NBA. He's sick of losing. And I know Coby White is hungry. We just got to hope the rest of the team is as hungry as these two. Because honestly, I believe these two are like our best players right now. I feel like Lauri Markkanen and Wendell Carter Jr., they have a lot of potential, but they just can't stay healthy, especially this past season. But yeah, all these news of Coby White coming out is making me really happy to see that he is hungry, man. He wants to be a starting point guard in this league, and just not a starting point guard, a superstar for the Chicago Bulls. He is hungry, man. I'm excited for him and LaVine backcourt next season. And I'm also going to throw up this quick picture of Coby White. It kind of went viral the other day on Twitter. This was pretty much like the 10 to 15 pounds of muscle he put on. And he is looking jacked, man. I am super hyped for him and LaVine to come back. If the second bubble does happen, if it doesn't, whatever, it's cool. I'm just excited for next season, whenever that is. Hopefully we can aim towards the 8th seed and make a better run at the playoffs than our past season. Because our past season was a total disappointment. We were all let down. We all had high expectations. And we ended up being like the 11th seed, which is really bad, especially in a weak East. So I hope next year the Bulls just come out hungry. And I believe we will with all these young kids. They're having a lot of time off of basketball, training, and getting their bodies ready. And of course, with our Taurus and our whole pretty much front office overhaul, hopefully the players like that and trust that. Hopefully we get a new head coach and coaching staff and medical staff and all that soonish. So the players can meet them, start trusting them, believing in the system, and just get ready. And before the video ends, I just want to throw up these stats that I saw on Twitter of Coby White. After the All-Star break, he pretty much averaged 25 points a game, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. He pretty much shot 47% from the field, pretty much 41% from 3, and that's crazy talk. And he pretty much shot 90% from the free throw line, and he broke a bunch of Bulls records. And also, most of the other rookies were starting for pretty much the whole season, while Coby started pretty much one game, pretty much none, let's be honest. He was number 1 in three-pointers made, number 4 in field goals made, number 7 in points per game, and number 7 in assists per game, and number 3 in points total, and number 4 in total assists, number 7 in rebounds, and number 6 in free throws made. All that while being 13th in minutes played per game. That is just crazy talk. This kid is going to be a stud. What more do I have to say other than all this proof in this video? Thank you for all the love on the channel recently. Make sure you guys are subscribed and following my Instagram. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good one.